Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my studio. This is Paint with Lovejoy. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you're here for the first time, thank you. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and check out my other videos. If you're here for a second or third or fourth painting, thank you so much for coming back, and I look forward to seeing what you guys paint. So today's video is perfect for my first time painters. These are great videos to just kind of get you comfortable with the brush, comfortable with mixing your paint. And the way these are set up, you're going to do kind of a crazy abstract background. You are welcome to switch out colors if you want. And then we'll use black paint and put a silhouette design on there. And that kind of solidifies your composition. So again, this is excellent practice just to get comfortable with the process of painting, and perfect for my first time and beginner painters. If you want to do a different silhouette design, just Google the subject matter and silhouette of what do you want to do, and feel free to switch it up and make the painting your own. Use this as just kind of a guideline, a step-by-step of what to do. With that being said, in the description box below, you're going to see a link to a supply kit. And in that supply kit is everything that you need to grab, materials, paints, brushes, canvas for this particular painting. So check out the supply kit, grab the materials that you need, and then pick up the video again. With practice, you get better and more comfortable. So keep on finding ways to have a creative outlet on a monthly basis. Your future self will be very grateful that you did. So I think it's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get started painting.
Alright guys, this is going to be another fun painting for my first time painters. So grab your supplies, turn on your favorite music, and as always, make sure you take your progress photos. Now for this silhouette painting, we're going to do kind of an abstract background. So if you feel like switching out colors, you are more than welcome to do that. We are going to start with a light yellow, and that's going to be white and yellow. And we're going to kind of, like I said, just create this abstract shape, and then we're going to build on this particular shape. So feel free to try different brush strokes. If you want to do a different design than what I'm doing, go right ahead. And then, like I said, if you want to switch out colors, go right ahead and do that. Now, I am using student grade paint, so I do recommend that if you're using student grade paint, to apply your paint a little bit thicker. That way you can do some blending when we add our next colors onto it, and they can kind of blend together a little bit. So we've got that base of that light yellow. Now we're going to grab that direct yellow, and just in a few areas kind of around the perimeter, this is overlapping that light yellow a little bit. And if you ended up having kind of a dark light yellow, you might not be able to see much of a difference between your dark and your light yellow. That is okay. And if you're on a stretched canvas, I recommend that when you get to the edges of your canvas, just wrap that color around the side. So now we're moving into a light pink, and you noticed I basically just added some of the red to the light yellow mixture I was using, and it does kind of create a slight orange, but that's okay because again, we are overlapping this light pink on top of some of that yellow area that's already on the canvas. And this creates a nice transition, that gradation that I was talking about earlier. And this is called wet on wet blending, when you're overlapping basically two wet colors of paint. And with light pressure, you can kind of get a nice little soft blending. This is something that gets more comfortable with more practice. So if this is your first time painting, this concept will get easier the next time that you paint. So you saw that we went with a medium pink now, basically just added more red to that mixture, and we're still just kind of growing from the edges and still overlapping some of our prior colors. This is a very fun and therapeutic process. You're an abstract painter right now. Nothing really matters until we get the silhouette design on there, and that's what defines your composition. All right, so keep pausing the video, take your progress photo as needed. We're going to move into light blue next, so clean that brush really good because you don't want any of your red or pink in there. And we're going to start with white and a little bit of blue. We're going for a light blue. We're going to basically fill in the remaining white space of the canvas, And when you come up to that light pink or that medium pink, with light pressure, you can overlap this light blue. It will create a slight purple and it will create a slight new color. That's a good thing. Basically, we want all the canvas space filled up by the time we're done with this color. And remember to breathe, don't hold your breath. If you do find that your brush is kind of shaky, exhale as you touch the brush to the canvas, and that will help. And you saw on the bottom where I started to create a little bit of that purple, and if it gets to be a lot, wipe that brush off, grab some fresh paint, and go back to applying. If you feel like finger painting to do some blending, go right ahead and do that as well. So now we're moving to a medium blue, and that was adding more blue to our light blue mixture. And same thing like our other colors, just kind of slapping on top of that light blue, doing a little bit of mixing. You want to do everything that you want to your background now while it is wet. So here I'm actually going to go in with a smaller brush and go back to the yellow and just kind of intensify some of that yellow, and I'm able to do a little bit of blending. So take your time now to just go through, do everything that you want to your background, look at it from a distance of 5 to 10 feet away, assess it, go back and add what you want. But do everything now, then pause the video, take your progress photo, let it fully dry before you move into your black silhouette design. And for this one, it's going to be palm trees. And if you want to do something different, just Google that subject matter and silhouette design and turn this into your own painting. So we're going to put the trunks of the palm tree on here first, and I'm going to go ahead and put all of them on there for this design. But you have full permission to do 1 palm tree, to do 5, to do 3, to do as many palm trees as you want on your composition. So put all the tree trunks on, and then that top right hand palm tree, I'll go through the full process of the palm fronds and the leaves, and then the video will speed up as it does the other palm trees, but just take that one process and recreate it for each one of your palm trees. And I am using that middle flat brush, but if you need to be using that small pointy brush, go right ahead and switch brushes. All right, you're doing good. Remember to breathe. Now I'm switching down to that small pointy brush, and we're going to put the palm fronds on first. And again, the palm trees dance and wiggle in the wind. These do not have to be perfect. It's still going to look like a palm tree if you go through the steps of the structure, basically, which is the tree trunk, the palm fronds, and then now we're going to be adding the leaves. And the leaves are literally going to be little dash marks, and you can move back up to the medium flat brush, and as soon as my hand moves away, you can see, but basically making dash marks, and each dash mark is a leaf on the tree. And I want you to overlap the dash marks. You can do this with the pointy brush if you want as well, but overlap each of the dash marks so you have a nice full healthy tree, and do all the palm fronds before you judge your palm tree, because it's going to look kind of funny if you just do one and go, I don't like my palm tree, but do all of them and then go, okay, step back, look at it and go, it's not too bad of a palm tree. There we go, so looking nice. And then basically you're going to recreate that formula on every single one of your tree trunks. And if you do a few and then you realize you want to add even more palm trees on there, go right ahead and do that. As you get into the smaller palm trees, I would recommend using the pointy brush for those leaves, just because you can control it a little bit more. And every 2 or 3 brush strokes, grab more paint. You're going to get into a good groove, especially as you're doing the leaves, but keep grabbing more paint so that way you're actually applying something to the canvas. And if you need to, turn the canvas sideways, rotate it upside down, anything you need to do to make it easier as you make all of these little leaves on your palm trees. Remember to breathe. If your brush is shaky as you are applying the paint, exhale as you touch the brush to the canvas, and that will make it easier for you. It is not to your benefit to hold your breath. Another bit of brush maintenance. If you start to get a lot of buildup on your brush, feel free to wipe it off, even clean out your brush, and then go back and grab more black paint and start where you left off. So a few things to just kind of look out as you go through the process. But you're doing great. Take your time. Do not go as fast as the sped up video. And we will be adding birds into the sky with the pointy brush. And if you want to add anything else, if you want to put an airplane, if you want to put some islands in there, or an alien floating in the sky, make this your own. That's the best part about art. And for those birds, it's going to be like that squished out M shape or a V, and then just give it wings. Whatever you want to do for your painting. All right, you guys, great job. Take a look at anything that you want to add. If you need to go back and kind of thicken up the black anywhere, do that. But thanks for painting. Do not wait too long to do your next painting, because what you learned in today's painting will make more sense the next time that you paint. So thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit, and until next time, cheers.
Hey guys, I hope your paintings turned out really nice, and I hope you feel a little more relaxed now at the end of painting compared to when you started. I'm really proud of you for painting at home, so good job. Don't wait too long to do another painting, and just kind of hone in the skills that you learned today. It will be more comfortable the next time that you go to paint. As you're uploading your pictures to social media, please tag me in those photos, Paint with Lovejoy, or email them to me, paintwithlovejoy@gmail.com. I'm a fully solo production here, so seeing your feedback, hearing your comments, really kind of gives me motivation to keep making these videos, and it is growing really nicely. When you are ready, I do have something that you can kind of level up to. So I want you to check out my main website, paintwithlovejoy.com, and I feature my Paint Your Pet class, and it is geared towards first-time and beginner painters. So check that out when you're ready to kind of take the next level of painting at home. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, things that you would like me to paint in the future, please leave a comment below. I do my best to respond to all of those pretty quickly. And like I said earlier, your feedback is definitely keeping me going and keeping me make more videos. So it is your support that's making this happen. So yeah, thanks again for taking time out of your day to paint with me. I'm honored, truly grateful that you're finding a lot of help in these videos and enjoying the process of painting. So until next time, cheers.